I'm saying this right now before I continue this video. SML Talks, if you're watching this, stay out of my comment section with some sort of stupid alt account. You're not tricking anybody. Alright, enjoy the video. SML Talks is a complete loser who lives on YouTube and does nothing but makes fun of SML and criticizes anyone who disagrees with his opinions. We're getting right into it with this one. This first story takes place a little bit after my first video, maybe like 2 or 3 days after. I'm chilling out, watching YouTube, and I decided to switch over to my main account that I upload videos on to see if there's any new comments or anything. I click on my video, and I see this guy. Who is this guy? Now sadly, I can't pick up much information from Toxic Grasshopper's YouTube bio. But as I slowly launch into an argument with this guy, I slowly start to realize he sounds an awful lot like SML Talks. He's recycling insults, and soon enough, he just completely reuses a point that SML Talks said at some point in an argument. And that's when it clicks. SML Talks, truly being a grown adult by the way, made an alt account so he could argue with me in the comment section of my video without looking like an idiot in front of everybody. And you could say, oh, maybe this is just some sort of super fan of SML Talks, but no, I can promise you it's not, because he talks the exact same, and the second I pointed out that he sounded like SML Talks, would you look at that, he stops responding completely. You know, you gotta admit, it's pretty funny that he's, like, acting like he's some sort of super cool, big, strong guy, and he's winning the argument with me, when really he's just throwing a bunch of cheap insults at me over a Mario Plush channel. Really, I don't really want to make fun of this guy for the entire video, even though he absolutely deserves it. He's already kind of gotten enough from me. Well, that's a lie, but I wanted to more just focus on SML Talks as a whole in this video, as I didn't really talk about a whole lot of his content last time. So yeah, let's go. Okay, the first thing I want to talk about immediately is this video right here. Specifically the thumbnail. We'll get to the video in a bit. But this thumbnail is just awful, okay? It is so bad. It describes literally all of my issues with SML Talks in one picture. Okay, to start off with, on the left, we have the thumbnail of the original video, except this time in a yellow tint, in the color of pea. How fitting. Alright, you know what? Like, screw this, like, I Spy thing. This caption is just, like, come on, man. Really? Look, okay, I get it. You're trying to get as many views as possible, so you're gonna have to put something kind of clickbaity in the title. But come on, man. These are VFX artists. Their job is to edit videos, and the fact you put this in the title when all of your videos is just a picture being drug around the screen, and you're talking, like, it's just, come on, man, you cannot be making fun of quality. I could do that. In fact, I will. You know, it's also an SML Talks video, so I can't really go without making fun of his horrible opinions. But honestly, I don't really have the patience to make fun of his stupid videos, so instead, I'm gonna compare two opinions from two of his videos. Let's say Misery and Chef Pee Quits Part 3. Alright, let's start off with Misery, which is a Halloween video that is considered very good by most SML fans. What did SML Talks think of this? I'm just gonna play his clip where he rates it.
Future videos, but yeah, 5 out of 10 is what I'm giving this video because it was a cool idea. I was very interested, you know, and it made some references to old SML. So,
alright, 5 out of 10. That's also not how you spell clickbait, but we're gonna ignore that. Let's go on to Chef Pee Quits Part 3, which is a pretty hated video, as Chef Pee literally runs over a child and gets poop on his head. What does SML Talks think of this video, though?
Now, once again, a lack of things to talk about. 8.6 out of 10. This is definitely more of a series where you just sit back and things to talk about.
Now, of course, this isn't the only example of something like this. I mean, dude, he rated Cheffy's parents a 9.8 out of 10. Do you realize how insane that is? I think the funniest part is that both of those examples are classic SML videos. The highest rated modern SML video I can find from him is a 7.6 out of 10. And he didn't complain once in that entire video. So you gotta admit, it's kind of funny that he will do nothing but complain about a classic video, and yet he will give it a higher rating than a modern video that has nothing wrong with it, simply because he grew up with the classic videos. So yeah, overall, 2.5 out of 10 on SML Talks. Not a very good video, not a very good channel in general. I don't really respect any of his content. It's all very lazy. He doesn't really deserve any of his following and all that. And I just crapped myself, hold on. But yeah, guys, make sure to check out my members page so you can watch videos that are made for the people who aren't going to become a member.